Brenda Brosan. She is a mortgage expert. Welcome, Brenda.
Hi, thanks for having me,
Yes, thanks
Amy.
so much for coming.
Yes,
today,
of course.
that you love so much about it.
I think it's about taking a client from one point, just the beginning of thinking, can we buy a house? And then helping them buy the house. And also, I'm really laser focused on helping with the money part. Like, it's a really important part of getting a mortgage and buying real estate.
Yeah. And so where do you provide, I know education is a big thing for you with your customers and clients. Where do you find that there's like the biggest educational gap when someone's shopping for a mortgage?
Education. So most people love to go search the web and Google everything. And there is so much information missing that is not shared and not taught. I don't know if you know this, but in lending, we have, since the mortgage meltdown, we have all these federal documents that must be sent. And those are the official documents you sign when you actually are doing the real mortgage, not a pre-approval and not just getting some type of a quote, but these official papers that the feds make us send you to sign. Did you know we can skip thousands of dollars of closing costs and we can get away with it? It's completely allowed. Those are documents to protect the consumer, but there's big loopholes. So we can tell you a day or two before closing, oh, your closing costs are really $7,000 higher. So sorry. And you have no repercussion. Yeah, it's really surprising. So education to me and teaching people how are the closing costs calculated and what everything will look like. And it needs to be that way from the very beginning to the very end. No surprises, no changes.
Yeah. And so sometimes it's not always about like the lowest cost when it comes to like closing costs, because maybe they've omitted a section of it.
Yes, that is excellent statement. Absolutely. It's very, very common. You'd be surprised.
So there's all this talk about, as interest rates have gone up over the last few years, there's a lot of talk about like housing affordability. Can you kind of speak on that and really what you kind of steer your clients toward as far as like not just focusing on maybe just interest rates solely? Is there other things that they should focus on when they're looking at the affordability?
That is a great question. And thanks for asking it, honestly. When I am guiding a client, I do believe in two major things that we really have to focus on. And that is what will be your cash to close and what will be your payment. Sometimes getting the lowest rate can really ramp up your cash to close. And does it make sense just to get a lower rate to increase the amount of money you pay to get said mortgage? So I think there's a fine line of balancing that. And I think crunching those numbers is critical, and really looking at goals of someone. Are you going to be in the house for 5 years? Is this your forever home? Could you maybe refinance if the rates were to get lower in the next couple of years? So you wouldn't want to pay really high closing costs to get a really low rate. So rates are really enticing. And I get that. They are important. But I think cash to close, does it fit in your wheelhouse with your plan and your goals and the money you've got available and what you should have, in my opinion? I'm a big believer of leaving money a lot on the table for you and planning, which is,
Yeah. So a lot of what we do with clients as a financial advisor is we talk about what are your financial goals. And sometimes to get to that goal of maybe if it's buying a house, maybe it's buying a vacation home or an Airbnb style like investment property.
Or planning for, how about proper planning for retirement?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes we have to take a step back and analyze where's the client, where's the individual today? And we do that through cash flow. Right? What's your income coming in? What are your true expenses going out? And can you kind of talk about how you also love to talk about that?
I do. Most loan officers would never in a million years dabble in that, but it is like my favorite thing. I am really big on budget. I think cash flow coming in and cash flow going out. I have been doing a budget that I learned from my mentor of 31 years, who happens to be my boss. And he learned it from a very, very wealthy man years ago when he was getting started in the mortgage industry. And so I have been doing a budget every single month, because when you're cognizant of paying attention, whether you have money or not, it's the people that have money that need to do it more so sometimes than people that are on the edge and just trying to get by. But it's very important. What is the money coming in and what's going out? When you're paying attention to it, you subconsciously spend less. That's what I have found personally. And I love sharing that with clients, because everything is about cash to close and payment. So I don't think the rate should be the number one focus. I think what is the payment? But it's very important. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it is, but it's not everything. So we talk a lot about value spending in the sense of like with the whole conversation about housing and the affordability with clients that live in metropolitan areas like Denver or San Francisco, the Bay Area, or even here in Metro Detroit. The cost of housing has gone up, and interest rates have also gone up over the last 3 years. So what we like to talk about is value spending. And so value spending is you can keep spending in the areas that you are, but a lot of us start with like subscriptions and we're paying for them 3 years later, and we're not actually using the app or the gym, whatever it might be. And so really focusing on what is it that provides value to you? If it's getting into this bigger house in a better like school district, then maybe we can reduce our spending in other areas,
That's wasteful.
that's wasteful. That
If you're
not
paying
getting
attention and
value.
catch it.
Yes.
That's the
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
People just chug along
Yeah.
when money is coming in and they have some money
Yeah.
left over. They're buying some things they want
Yeah.
and they're going out to eat and they're shopping online like Amazon and Costco, which are my problems. And they're just not paying attention because everything is fine.
Mhm.
So they know they can afford the things
Yes.
they're buying. But if you just
Yeah.
pay a little bit more attention, then
Yeah.
yes, you can do that. That
Mhm.
little, TV subscription or whatever
Mhm.
app you bought 3 years ago to get in shape and you don't use it and you
Yes.
find it on your credit card every month.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
So
I love
we're
that.
all about collaboration here. If we have a client that has a specific need, we'll work with them, but we'll also bring in another expert like you in the mortgage industry. How do you see the financial advisors and you, like as a mortgage broker, work together with a client? What's the end goal?
I think with me specifically, and this is not all
Yeah.
mortgage people,
Yeah.
I think I'm really big on helping clients leverage real estate smart, but to help put them in a better position financially down the road.
Yeah.
So I just always want to make sure I'm understanding of the same goals and use it and get a mortgage to fit their financial goals, to help them be wealthier later. That's
beautiful.
Yeah.
What do you think is like the biggest challenge facing home buyers right now?
Just lack of education and affordability. It could be a first-time home buyer. I have clients that are buying their 10th house and there's some things that I might introduce or suggest and they will say, oh my gosh, I've never even thought of that before. So I think it's just education and me in my position not being afraid to share and provide the data and provide the thoughts and the different options. A lot of people just do everything the client says. So I'm just not afraid to share the ideas and let the client make the decision and show the hard data.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what do you think women bring to the mortgage and financial services?
It's the same boring answer.
Yeah.
Education, budgeting, awareness of money, awareness of just making sure there is the money. It's just about the money. It's about payment and cash to close and becoming financially more, what's the word? Putting a client empowered. Yes, that's a great word. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, we were talking offline.
Empowering women. Yes.
We work with a lot of female clients where maybe they have been married for 20, 30 years and now they're on their own for whatever reason.
Yes.
And now they're in the driver's seat making these big financial decisions.
Yes.
How do you think you come to the table to help them? What's your
full on
approach?
empowerment? Education. I cannot say it enough. I will sit down and share how I do my simple one-page budget about exactly what you believe in, what is coming in every month and what is going out, where am I spending my money, and just making sure. I mean, people I think are afraid sometimes to make certain choices. So I think the guidance between women like us is really beneficial and empowering, because sometimes it just was the significant other that was doing it and not for a lack of capability. Just that was the role. That's it. So I love teaching and sharing and helping people feel that empowerment. Yeah.
Where do you think that the mortgage industry is moving over the next couple of years? I know we don't have crystal balls. We're not going to talk about interest rates because where those are going to land a month from now or 6 months from now.
Yeah.
But just as an industry as a whole.
It's funny. There were, when the mortgage meltdown went down, we lost jillions of loan officers, right? I stayed in. I mean, this is my passion. I love what I do. And I'm very fortunate with my clientele and who's referred to me. In the last couple of years, since rates have gone up from the threes, we went from, I want to say 250,000 mortgage licenses in the country. And I believe, don't quote me, but I believe it's under 90,000 now. So where's the mortgage industry going? I don't know, but I'll be in it until I retire.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if I'll retire because I don't know. I have clients from 25 years ago. I just love them.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
Yeah.
So if our clients wanted to reach you, what's the best way that they can reach you, Brenda?
They can email me or call me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll put your information on the
Yes.
screen here at the end.
Calling me direct or emailing is perfect.
Okay. Excellent. Great. Well, thank you so much.
Yes,
It was a
thanks
pleasure
for
to have
having
you
me.
here
Thank you.
and your expertise.
Thanks.
Doesn't go unnoticed. We're so
Thank
glad to know you.
I appreciate you. Thanks for
Yeah,
asking me and having me.
Absolutely. Thank you. All right.
We have to redo the whole thing. We didn't cover up the gap. I'm kidding.